Hi, this lesson is going to be about your describe image question of your speaking. Now, this question, it is a question that only contributes to your speaking module, which makes it very, very important for us to understand that your fluency thing will be very, very important. So we will work on these things. First thing, we always try to understand the structure of your exam. You may have seen a little bit more videos about the same, but now I'm going to repeat it again for you. So you can see that your describe image question is going to be the third question of your speaking exam. And then there are four different sections in your exam: speaking, writing, reading, and listening. So we are focusing on this question called describe image of your speaking section. Now, how many questions of describe image will be there in your exam? So of describe image, you will see 3 to 4 questions in your exam, okay? And how many points it's going to give you? So describe image is contributing 22 points in total. And out of those 22 points, you will see all the 22 points going to your speaking section. So that means the speaking area is extremely important for your quest test. And for that, describe images equally important. And we have to make sure that we are doing wonderfully well on this question. So how does the question screen looks like? So on the left side of the screen, you will see an image, a graph, a diagram, whatever it is. On the right side, you will look at the timers. So the first timer will be of 25 seconds. That means you will get 25 seconds to observe the image. What's there? You can read all the elements in the image. Yeah, if there is none, like there's no element in the image, you can write down your elements. You see this question, you've got a lot of English written there, so you can have a look at the elements, everything. Once you have observed in 25 seconds of your time, the next thing that will happen will be a beep. So now that beep is a signal for you to start speaking immediately without having any gaps. So that means you have to avoid the gaps. So why it is crucial to understand the beep thing and the gap thing? Because computer is a sound sensitive system. So if in your exam, after the beep, there is a gap of 2 seconds, computer will consider no answer and will give you a 0 for that particular describe image or any speaking answer. So you have to understand this 3 seconds rule and make sure that you start speaking immediately just after you hear the beep. So to fix that in your describe image question, we do have a system called template where you will learn a template and you will just keep talking about your question by adding up the information from your question into your template. Yes, template based questions are a lot of help for you to score your like PT test. So we have around 5 to 6 questions which are template based. So that's actually a good news for all of you. So do not try to take templates as a negative thing. If you are already having a good level of English, you're not new to English, like you're having an English like me or better than me, and you will consider templates are now, they're not a good thing. I know this can happen to you. It's okay. Just understand the system of your exam. Do not try to use 100% of your English where it's not required. So in describe image, we are fine. We will be all right if we use a template. It is important to understand because you need to save that energy. You need to preserve that English for your reading and your listening section. So let's keep the simplest questions as simple as possible so that you can score 90 or 90 if you have great English. Okay, now, so these are the steps you will see. First step is called your preparation time, where you can have a look at the title. You can see all the elements in the image, and if there's nothing written, you can take notes. You will get a pen and a paper. I think I have said that enough, so you understand by now. So second stage is your beep stage, and I have told you that to avoid any gap, you need to start speaking just after you hear the beep. So it has to be immediately. That's also very clear by me. Now, the last one is stage 3, which means you should start speaking immediately and then you should speak for some time. So what is the maximum time? 40 seconds. Can you speak more than 40 seconds? No, it's an automatic timer. After 40 seconds, the recording stops and nothing is recorded. But will computer take you to the next question automatically after 40 seconds? No. So you need to click next yourself. So remember that. So you are going to use a template and you will put all the elements and attributes from the image, adding it to your template. You will speak confidently for the best possible time, that is 40 seconds. So even if you feel like speaking lesser time, that's completely fine. But if you think you can make it up to 40 seconds, it's better. How? If you have finished saying your answer using your template and your image information in 25 seconds or 30 seconds, then how can you stretch to 40 seconds? Is by repeating your answer. So there's no harm in repeating your answer. Don't worry about that, okay? And then once you're done saying your answer, less than 40 seconds or 40 seconds, you must click next and yes very, very quickly to avoid any gaps that can appear. So saying that, we will have a look at the template. So the template is very simple. It is very, you can say that very functional. So the first line says there is a picture on the screen, which is obvious, and I need to describe it for 40 seconds. See, it's simple. You're just saying there's a picture on the screen and I need to describe it for 40 seconds. Topic of the picture is clear. So you don't have to say topic here by reading it, because I have seen 40% of the students who are beginners, you may be one of them if you're watching this video, you may feel difficult to read the title. So it's easy for you to simply say topic of the picture is clear. So that means you know that you need to say the topic. So you say the word topic. That is enough for the computer to understand. There are many pictures there are many things in the picture. And then you can simply say the things by saying, I can see this, I can see this, I can see that. I can see 1, I can see 2, I can see 30, I can see 40, I can see 50. You keep adding your information here. In the end, you're going to say, to conclude, the picture is interesting about topic, or if you think you can read the topic, just say the name of the topic here. That is going to be great. Okay. So if you still have any questions from what I have just said, wait for me to do some sample answers for you. And if you feel like even after listening to my sample answers, you have doubts, you must contact your trainer. Okay. And for few students who may have taken this exam beforehand, but they are now watching my video and you must have learned the template beforehand. So for your knowledge, any template is fine in your PTE exam, my template or any other template. Now, my template is a very basic version of the templates because you can even score with simple way of getting. Even if you keep saying, I can say, I can say, I can say, and you don't say any other line, you'll still be fine, okay? So you may not want to follow any template, just keep going with saying, I can say, I can say, I can say, okay? So with that, let us actually end the thing here and let's go to the practice. So I will show you few questions and we will practice. So this is question number 1 that I'm going to do. It's very interesting and colorful. So we've got some time. Weekly sales data for 5 weeks, 80, 60, 40, 20, 0. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Lots of colors, red, blue, gray, sky blue, skin, black, white, 95. Okay, that's got a lot of information. There is a picture on the screen and I need to describe it for 40 seconds. Topic of the picture is clear. There are many different things in the image. I can see weekly sales data for 5 weeks. I can see week 1. I can see week 2. I can see week 3. I can see week 4. I can see week 5. I can see Monday. I can see Tuesday. I can see Wednesday. I can see Thursday. I can see Friday. I can see 0. I can see 20. I can see 40. I can see 60. I can see 80. I can see day of the week. I can see different colors. I can see red, I can see blue, I can see yellow, I can see skin, I can see gray, I can see purple. Overall, the image is interesting about weekly sales data. Done? Let us see if we were able to say it fully fluently because I was a little bit slow. But wonderful. That was good. Okay, so 90 or 90. Wow. And you're like, oh, she's the teacher. Only she can do it. Hey, I bet you learn the template, be confident. This is your score as well. Okay. PTE is definitely a very easy form of exam. This is the most functional exam that you will be giving. So trust yourself, work harder, work smarter, just get your scores. Okay. It's not like, oh no, this is something I can't do. No. If you have given test 20 times, there is still a hope that you can do it. Now you're experienced actually. So now let's have a look at this question. I'm going to start saying, there is a picture on the screen and I need to describe it for 40 seconds. Topic of the picture is clear. There are many different things in the image. I can see list of states by income. I can see New Jersey, 19,327. I can see New York, 17,000. I can see Chicago, 15,000. I can see Vermont, 30,000. I can see Connecticut, 12,000. I can see different colors. I can see pencils. I can see 5 pencils. I can see yellow color. I can see blue color. I can see white, I can see orange, I can see red, I can see black, I can see brown. Overall, I can say this image is interesting about list of states by income and New Jersey, Chicago, New York. 40 seconds. I was a little bit stuck somewhere here around. Yeah, I could see and hear that. Well, let's see how much bad it went. And 85. So you see, I did stop a little bit and computer could understand that gap. And I have reduced my score from 90 to 85 because of the low fluency. But I kept speaking because I know I did one mistake, but I don't want to do another one. So I still saved myself by continuing my answer with confidence. So this is a lesson for all of you that it's completely fine to fall. It's completely fine to do mistakes, but you need to know that it has to be fixed and you need to pick yourself up. You need to stand up. You need to continue your answers. You need to crack your test. Okay. With that, I'm done explaining you what is a describe image question. You have extra doubts, contact your trainer. If not, start practicing. And I am expecting you guys to do 20 questions of describe image. And every question, score above 80. If not, try the next one. Don't get stuck on that same question. Okay, stay tuned to my channel. Bye from Gunu.